What is up? Who is here? I'm late. I am definitely late. Completely. Thanks, Mom, for texting me and letting me know. Monica and I are planning on going to dinner here in a few minutes, so this is gonna be, I think, it's gonna be a short one because I completely slipped my mind today. I've been going a lot going on lately. So let's see. We got Shadow Seed. No, Shadow Seed. That's it. It's Mark with a K. That's it. That's me. You got it. Whoop. We got. Let's see. Shadow Seed. We got my mom. Oh, did I cover that up completely? There it is. Shadow Seed. We got my mom. We got Janice. My mom. We got Terry. What is up, Terry? How are you doing? I think you guys are the only ones watching right now. So, yeah, that's it. That is what's going on. That's Monday night, and I got my mom, Terry, and Shadow Seed here. How are you guys doing? What is up? So it seems like everybody really liked the watermelon katsu sandwich. That video has now gotten 16,000 views, I think, and it is working. I made a joke in the comments about let's see if we can get this video to 500 likes, and it's at 522 likes right now. So I'm at 524 likes. So I'm gonna jump it up to 1,000. I'm kind of curious to see if we can get that video to 1,000 likes. 16,000 views though. I was supposed to shoot today, and I didn't end up getting the shoot just because I was working on some stuff for another company that I'm doing. Monica's in the chat. There's Monica, the Yogi Movement. That's new. Hey baby, what are you doing? So, yeah, I was working on some stuff for a client of mine that I'm doing. I showed you guys some stuff with the poke videos. Those are live. I actually shared one of them on my Facebook page. I think it's pretty neat. So that I was able to do that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna film. Honestly, I still have no idea what I'm gonna film yet. I have a video in the works that I have an idea for. I was going to be doing another bacon video, but I kind of wanted to space those out a little bit more. And so I don't know if I'm going to shoot that tomorrow. I kind of want the bacon video for this weekend. What I shoot literally tomorrow and Tuesday is going to be, well, Wednesday's video. It's not going to really be Wednesday. I'm probably going to release the video on Thursday. I might actually shift. I've been releasing, I know I always shift, but it's just what it is. I've been releasing videos on Wednesdays and Saturday mornings, but it seems like honestly that Sunday afternoons people like I get a lot of good views when I release on Sunday afternoon. Like thanks mom. My mom bought me this shirt. I get a real life because I'm a fisherman. I used to be. I haven't gone fishing that much anymore. I miss it so much. Gotta go fishing a lot more. But yeah, let's get going. We're going, Dad. So now it's essentially my family in the live stream and Terry and Shadow Seed. So thanks, guys. Should just turn this into like a FaceTime, where we just all chat. Because they could do those group FaceTimes now. Like Monica doesn't have to be. Monica just sit next to me. Like she doesn't have to be in the chat. She could just sit here, and then and then we just FaceTime together because that's the super. What were we calling it last week? The Super Friends Club. I can't remember what it was. The Secret Friends Club. I think that's what Chris was saying. So we're missing Chris and Kent. So Kent won the Battle of the Kitchens. Like Kent cleared it. He won the whole thing. Isn't that insane? There's some other Battle of the Kitchens news, but I can't say anything yet. I'm gonna embargo on the news, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm excited to share it with everybody once that embargo is lifted. But yeah, really. So if Kent does pop in, then just everybody immediately, if you guys see Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking or Kent, whatever he comes in as, because he changes his username when he comes in here sometimes, just make sure you congratulate him because that was really awesome. Like he just cleaned up throughout the entire battle and just really just completely just killed it. So, but yeah, so I have an idea for another bacon video that I'm going to be doing. The closest friends club. The closest friends club. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, I have another bacon idea they're going to be doing, and I wanted to hold that one off until this weekend. So I was trying to kind of like hope for like a filler video for tomorrow. I honestly have no idea. But then this weekend, which I have to shoot by Wednesday, and I'm also shooting on Wednesday at the Poke Place, so I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a little crazy this week. But Wednesday or Thursday I'll be shooting at the Poke Place, probably Wednesday. But I'm also going to be... What was I just lost my train of thought completely. I completely lost my train of thought what I was saying. Yeah, I want to shoot the bacon video for this weekend, but then tomorrow I want to shoot something else. So I have to just kind of come up with something to shoot. I don't know what it is, but it seems like lately, I fought against the channel being a vegan channel for the longest time, and I still don't want it to be a vegan channel. But I will say that those are the videos that YouTube is recommending. And while I'm growing the channel, I'm gonna kind of be posting more of those videos. And I fought against it, but for the longest time, the channel was a vegetarian, pescatarian kind of channel. I just recently started introducing meat. I was just making things without really saying vegan or pescatarian or anything like that. I was just making that. So now I'm gonna kind of like go forward with it a little bit more. I'm gonna accept the fact that it is kind of a vegetarian channel. It is kind of like a plant-based channel. I'm going to accept that and kind of push forward with it, and those are the videos I'm going to make. But I also just want to make sure that people know that, I'm not a vegetarian or pescatarian. I just support and agree with what that food. I like it, I enjoy it, and I think it's interesting, and I hope that it keeps going and keeps going forward. But that's kind of like the channel news. World Supporter is here. What is going on? How are you doing, World Supporter? Mommy just shared my vegan sloppy joes. That's like season 1 of Sauce Stash. I haven't made those in forever. Why did you share those? Where did those even come up from? How did you find those? Were you like going through like the old channel? So let's see, Terry is saying that AB and her might be doing another collab this weekend at a mom and pop barbecue place by me. If not, we'll hit up this. Oh, that's awesome, Terry. That's really cool. That's super, super cool. I have another YouTuber that's going to be coming into town this weekend, and her and I might be doing a collab. You guys got to check out Made with Soy. She's really cool. She does like a lot of like the eating stuff where she just like eats and makes the sounds. So I'm probably gonna be collabing with her this weekend, but we'll see how that goes. I gotta kind of put that together, so that might be kind of cool. That's gonna be cool. She's really cool. We met through the Facebook Launchpad program. Monica just subscribed to the Sauce Stash guy. I just got that notification. That's too funny. So yeah, probably going to be collabing with Made with Soy, so that will be a cool collaboration. I'm excited about that. And then I just set up a recent thing for the Orlando YouTubers, doing like an Orlando YouTuber meetup next weekend, which that will be really neat. So I'll have some pictures and video of that on Instagram and on Facebook. But yeah, that's the world that's happening right now. I bought a Volvo. I'm no longer a Jeep guy. I'm now a Volvo guy. And I am excited about it. I love this thing. So I still had payments on the Jeep. Like I still owed on the Jeep. And I talked to my parents about it for the longest time, and I wanted to get something that I didn't have payments on. I don't really have like a good picture of it. Baby, I want to get a good picture of the Volvo tonight. I have a picture of the back of it. I got that one right there. The Volvo, the XC90. I got it cheap, and it's like older. I got I don't know, it's a 2007, but it is in nice shape. There it is. There's me and the back of the Volvo. I just like saying Volvo. I think it's like a fun car. But I'll tell you, the guy who had it, I have cleaned this thing up and there was like a ton of like little scratches and nicks and little dents and stuff on it all through the years of people. The person that owned it was like 2 owners, but it was like one person had it on a lease for like 30,000 miles, and then the other person had it for the rest of the time. But like they dinged the living heck out of it. But I went through and buffed out every single one of those scratches. This thing's like shining like brand new. Like the guy who had it should have detailed it, because he probably could have got a couple extra $1,000 out of it if he would have. Because I was a little nervous at first when I was buying it. I was like, oh, God. I was like, the engine's good. Everything's good. It's just not in the greatest shape. I'll get it. And, wow, I am glad I did, because I'll tell you, I am loving this thing. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, it has been great. It rides like, I mean, I loved my Jeep. I loved it more than anything. It was a great car. One day I'll probably get another one. I don't know. I might be a Volvo guy now. I might be a Volvo man. There he is. Congratulations to the winner of the Battle of the Kitchens, Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking, Kent. Congratulations, man. I am so glad you're here. I wanted to like yell that. So congrats. That is so cool. So cool that you won, man. No worries about being late. I was too, actually. And this is going to be a short one because Monica and I want to go to dinner, and we're going to be going on the other side of town to go to this Indian place, which is like probably 30, 40 minutes away, I think. How long is it away? 30 minutes? She's saying 20, but I think it's 30. So this is just going to be a short one. I'll be on for like another few more minutes and then kind of roll. But yeah, Kent, congratulations. That's so cool. See, Shadow Seed, we need more watermelon. I was thinking I'm going to do another one, but I can't do them like back to back. Like I'm going to do another watermelon video. But I'll tell you the craziest thing about the watermelon is when you cook it like that and you cook it like with like the soy sauce and everything, it tastes more like sushi, like sushi fish without the fishiness, but it tastes like the texture and everything. Honestly, like you could cook this thing and then slice it down and put it on sushi. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about a future video of doing plant sushi, like watermelon, maybe even like roasting a mango, and seeing it once the mango roasts down with the texture and slicing it real thin, put it on. I think that would be kind of neat. Maybe not like sushi rolls, but like actually like the nigiri, which is like the little like thumb-sized piece of rice with a piece of fish on top. I'm thinking about doing that. And then maybe a roll or two. I think it'd be kind of interesting. I think it'd be really interesting. Walker's, I don't know if you guys hear him winding up below me. He's getting, like he's getting ready to bark and go wild. So let's see. That was community win. Man, Kent, you killed it. You really did. Like you were just killing it the whole way through. You like you looked like you knew what you were doing. And I think that was the big difference is everybody was kind of running around crazy, and and Kent's just sitting there just calmly in his, I think you're in her garage, right, Kent? Just putting everything out, laying it out, and putting that plate out, and you were done 5 minutes early every time, and you just killed it. You really did. So congratulations on that. It'd be a cool win. I'm sure you're going to win next year too. Are you going to compete next year, Kent? I want a rule, and I'm going to say this. I haven't said this to AB yet, and we're just talking amongst ourselves right now. There's 6 people watching, so okay. I want a rule, and I'm going to talk to AB, that prepped ingredients shouldn't be allowed to be used. Like, when we were making the hash browns, when I was doing my breakfast things, and there was like the hash browns for one of the things, I think I was the only one with the potato. And I think that if this is a cooking competition, you shouldn't be allowed to grab a bag of hash browns and cut it open and put it in a frying pan. Because you're not cooking, you're just heating up hash browns. And so that's my rule if I'm going to participate, because AB asked me to participate and for next year, and so if I'm going to do it, I want it to be to where you have to cook everything. You can't open up a can of Pillsbury muffins, and put them in the oven. You got to like take some flour, and mix it up and make some friggin' muffins if you want to make muffins. I think that needs to be a rule. No pre-chopped. Because, I mean, I could just go to the store and buy a bag of carrots, a bag of box of muffins, and toss them in some cinnamon and stuff. No, I want, the way, just, because that's what I thought it was. Like, the first round when I was doing it, I was like, I have to buy, and Monica was like, just buy this stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to buy that's not a cooking competition. That's a reheating competition. So, yeah. I don't know. Am I going to get some heat for that? I'm sure he'd be willing to fine-tune the rules to make it more competitive. Right? I just think that, no, like, opening a can of something and, like, nope. You take the stuff, chop it, and make it, I mean, just that's what I'm saying. I think there needs to be some, like, limitations, because there's some things that you probably have to pre-cook or like have pre-prepped, but not all things. Like, you don't need the pre-prep biscuits, Should have used a silicone mortar. Oh, Monica's on this kick. There's this baker slash architect that if you guys are on Instagram and looking at all the food stuff, I'm sure you've probably seen it. But she like 3D prints silicone molds for her things, and then she makes these incredibly intricate cakes and things, and they're really kind of wild. Hobo, you could talk to Steve when we were doing the second, when I was in the second round with the sausage. Or no, it was the first round. The first round, I wasn't going to butcher a cow. No, that's insane. But I was going to grind my own sausage. Like, I was going to grind the pork. I was going to grind the sausage and season it and everything. And Steve talked me out of it. He was like, no, just buy sausage. And that's what I did. I've had sausage meat. I didn't have like the Jimmy Dean's patties and threw them on the grill. I had sausage, just breakfast sausage, and I seasoned it up myself. But I originally thought, you know what? I'm just going to buy some pork and I'm going to run it through the grinder and, do this legit. And Steve talked me out of it. He's like, dude, you're going to be spending half the time grinding the meat. He's like, you're not going to be able to cook. But I think we should step it up just a notch for next year. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And because the second one, I just bought like those little mini waffles, and I was just like, well, shoot, if everybody's going to buy box stuff, I'm just going to buy the mini waffles. I see both sides of this conversation. I'm more on your side from the beginning. Thanks, Chris. I'm sure there's people that, I mean, I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't want to like, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I just think it would be more fun. I have more fun doing that. I don't want to just heat stuff up, I know some things you have to. I totally get that. But I think it would be a lot cooler if you actually had to make the stuff, like really make it. I don't know. That's my thing. Guys, it's 7:30. I'm going to roll out. Sorry about the short stream, but like I said, Monica and I wanted to get the dinner. Like I said, I'm really not sure about what this week's videos are going to consist of. I got to get that figured out for tomorrow because I got to shoot something. Really don't know. So, let's see. I'm sure you'll give me... okay, just reading all the comments. Walker puppy. Shadow Seed. Yeah, he's here now. He calmed down. He had to go a little berserk for just a few minutes. The overall problem with the show is it is based on look. Just make the plate look colorful. Most of the winners dicked up some food they cooked, but it looked pretty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it was there was a I think there was like a middle ground of that, Chris, because like, I mean, I thought Steve's food always looked pretty incredible, And I mean, shoot, I made breakfast tacos. That looked cool as hell. I made a homemade hollandaise sauce. Like that looked cool. That looked really cool. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a middle. I think it's about half of what you're saying and half of just, people voting on like exactly what they like, the finished product, like what they liked in the end, on some of the rounds. Like it was just like the second round with the breakfast sandwich, and it was just I can't think of his name, but the leprechaun, like his sandwiches was just this giant sandwich, and it was like most of the stuff that he had on there was like canned and pre-prepped, and he was just pouring on sauces, and it was crazy. I mean, it was really cool. But that thing didn't look that great. That was just a crazy big giant breakfast, like 6 eggs. It was a little wild. That's somebody else was telling me that a lot of people didn't really get how hard a hollandaise actually is to do, like quickly, to do live, like under pressure, and that was probably an issue. Glad you said Mosto. Yeah, no, Kent, I mean, your stuff was just legit. Like, I think you did exactly what I'm saying the whole way through. Like, you were prepping everything, and like, so I think, it goes to show that you won, and you still went through and prepped everything, but there was a few rounds that were won by people that just like were literally opening a bag, and I was like, that irritated me a little bit, but it was fun. It was all fun. But depending on who all is watching, they just go based on looks alone, not who put. Yeah, Terry, I think you're right. Yeah, but it was cool. What a cool idea. AB really nailed it with that, and I think next year is going to be a little bit more fine-tuned, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome. And I mean, I'm really excited for it. So good for him for building that, and it really kind of I think it's a really neat thing for the community, just in whole, and there was a lot of people that had no idea who they were, so I think that was pretty cool to like see that. Hope I didn't start anything. I love you guys. I'm going to get rolling. Thanks for being here. But that's it. I hope you guys have a good one. And I will see you back Monday with a longer, probably more put together stream. Okay? Okay. Congrats again to Kent. Seriously, man, that was really cool. I was literally like at the very end, I'm like, yeah! when that like tick down was going, and it was like, yeah, I feel bad. I can't even think of the other guy's name. I know that's terrible, but between you and it was like 50%, 47, 53, 40, and it was like going back and forth. I'm like, no. And then you ended up pulling it out. So I was really stoked about that. Okay, guys. Have a good one. I hope everybody has a good Monday night. Thanks for being here on this quick one, and I will see you all later. Later.